Okay, good afternoon, team. In the previous session, we tried to understand what is IEFBR14. Okay, and we tried to understand what is this parameter. Okay, now what we will do is using your IEFBR14, and using the disk parameter. Okay, we will try to create a PS file and we will try to create a PDS file. Okay, we will try to create a PS file and we'll try to create a PDS file. Okay, before that I'll try to explain you one more important parameter of a job card called as your message level. Okay, one of the important parameter of the job card called as message level. Okay, message level. So just to demonstrate the message level, I have one more JCL which I have prepared. Okay, we will try to go through it and we'll see whether we can make use of message level parameter. Okay, so before starting your IEFBR14 utility, okay, I just want to show you how this message level will work. Okay, I just want to show you how this message level will work. Okay, so what this message level parameter is doing? Message level parameter is controlling the display of the job output in the spool. What message level parameter is doing is it is controlling the display of your job output in the spool. Okay, job output in the spool. Now here I have used two dataset. Okay, so first I will see whether this dataset is already created or not, PS1 and PDS1. To check this, always we have to go to 3.4. Always we have to go to 3.4. Give here Bhushan dot PS1, enter. So dataset is there. Bhushan dot PDS1 dataset is there. Both the datasets are created already. So now I will explain all the other parameters, how to write the JCL, how to write IEFBR14, and how to create these datasets. Okay, all these things I will practically show you. Before that, I want to show you the use of your message level. Use of the message level. So we will try to give some introduction about message level here itself in the same JCL. In the same JCL. Okay, so what does this message level, what does message level do? What is the functionality of the message level? So when you give message level equal to m comma n, okay, I'm using message level equal to m comma n. Okay, what is the functionality is number of messages in job log. Okay, number of messages in the job log. So what kind of messages in the job log is decided by this m comma n parameter? What kind of messages is decided by m comma n parameter? So here I am commenting some JCL lines so that I can give more introduction on the message level. I can give more introduction on the message level. Okay, so now we will discuss about values which we can give under M. The values which we can give under M is 0, 1, 2. Okay, three values we can give under M. That is here 0, 1, 2. Okay, and the values which we can give under N is 0, 1. Values which we can give under N is 0, 1. Okay, so when your M is, when the M value is 0, when the M value is 0, what will happen? When M value is 0, only job statement, only job statement is included in job log. In job log, only job statement is included in the job log when M equal to 0. Now let us see this practically. Okay, let us see this practically. I am creating two datasets. Okay, PS2, PDS2. Okay, two datasets, and I am giving here message level. Okay, M equal to 0. Okay, M equal to 0, and this also 0. So when I submit this, what will happen? Let us see. Oh, before that I need to check with the JCL. Okay, so I had submitted it some 1 week before. Let me try to submit it again and see. So now my JCL name is, which I am submitting, is IEFBR14. Okay, IEFBR14 is the utility name. I have added 14 just to differentiate that I will be giving example on message level. Okay, so I am submitting this now. I'm submitting this now. It got submitted. Okay, job got submitted. Now your message level will be active. Message level will be active. Now see, as per M equal to 0, only job statement should be available in your job log. Okay, only job statement should be available in the job log. Job has ended with a max CC of 0. Job has ended with a max CC of 0. It means job has completed successfully. Now where I will see the output of a job? Output of a job is seen in your SDSF. In your SDSF. For that I am going to SD, pre-SD. Okay. So sorry, SDSF or start SD. Start SD. Then I will go to ST. Okay, then I will give PRE IEFBR14. Okay, here it is. My job is here. So in school, if you want to see the job, you always give a question mark. Give a question mark. Enter here. Now you see here. Okay, it has not given any like whether the data set is created or not, that information. Now we have to go through the first is your message log, then your just JCL, then your just messages. Okay, so if I go inside a message log by giving yes, here you will find your sysout and the printer messages. Okay, which printer and all. Okay, so this data, when you are trying to find the error of a JCL, you will not find it here easily. Okay, now message level, when I'm saying we are concentrating on, we are concentrating on here. Okay, you see the data here. Okay, here it should give you which step is completed with what written code. Okay, which step is completed with what written code. So presently it is given here JS010. Okay, JS010 was executed with the condition code of 0. Condition code of 0. We want this data. Okay, so why I'm showing before showing the message level information is, whenever you run any JCL, if you want to see the errors, you have to come to your just system messages here and see the error. If any error is there, it will display your error here. In this case, it is condition code is 0. Okay, now if you go to your just JCL, okay, your just JCL, see here, your just JCL. Now here your message level, the message level equal to 0, it plays its role here in the just JCL. What we have only your job card details. See here, job, only in JCL, in entire JCL, only your job statement data is given here. And you can see whenever your compiler comes across any of the JCL keyword, it will allocate a line number to it. Now line number 1 means it has included only your job statement. Okay, only your job statement. Now we will change your message level. We will change your message level to 1, 0, now 1. So when you are changing your message level to 1, okay, when you are changing your message level to 1, what data you will get in job log? Okay, what you will get? All JCL statements, all JCL statements of the job, and all JCL statements of procedure. All JCL statements of procedure will be included when you are giving m equal to 1. Okay, when you are giving m equal to 1. Now I have changed m equal to 1. Now we will see what will happen. I have saved it. I am creating one more data set, PS3, PDS 3, PS3 and PDS 3. So save it, submit it, it should get a return code of 0. Oh, got max CC of 0. Now we will go to spool again. Go to spool again. We have to see one more job. My next job is here. Given question mark here. Okay. Now I am directly taking you to just JCL. I'm directly taking you to just JCL. Given S here. Now you see what you got. All the JCL statements you got. Earlier only job was available. Now you got all your JCL statements. That is, you got your step, JCL step, you got the job statement, you got the step statement, you got the two DD statements. You got the two DD statements. Okay, now we will go back again. Now we will go back again. We will make m equal to 2. We will make m equal to 2. And we will see what we will get in the job log. Okay, when you are making it as a 2, all JCL statements of job, all JCL statements of job will be included. Okay, will be included. And procedure statements will not be included. Procedure statements will not be included. When you give 1, it will be included. When you give 2, procedure statements will not be included. Will not be included. Okay. Now I am changing it to 2. I am changing it to 2, and we will see what will happen. Okay. Now I am changing this to 2. Changing this to 2. Changing my PS dataset to 4, PDS to 4. PS to 4, PDS to 4. Okay. Save it. Submit it. Okay. Max CC should be 0. Max CC is 0. Now go back to spool. Given question mark here. Okay. So here your condition code is 0. Normal. We will go back to your just JCL now. Here you will not find any difference now, because we are not using your procedure. Okay, we are not using the procedure. So it has included all the JCL statements. It has included all the JCL statements. We have not used the procedure, so it has not included procedure statements. Okay, now we'll go back. We will go back. We will see with parameter n. Okay, parameter n. In n we have only 2, 0 and 1. Okay, in n we have only 2, 0 and 1. That is, when I am using n equal to 0, when I am using n equal to 0, what will happen is, when I am using n equal to 0, step completion messages and dataset allocation and deallocation will be included. Step completion and dataset allocation and deallocation. Sorry, when I am using 0, step completion messages only will be included. Step completion messages only will be included. Step completion messages only will be included. That is, I'm using this as 1, I'm using this as 0. In this case, only step completion messages will be included. Okay, when I am changing n equal to n equal to 1 and I am changing n equal to 1, changing n equal to 1. Okay, when I am changing n equal to 1, what will happen is your step completion message and data set allocation and deallocation message will be dataset allocation and deallocation messages will be included. Messages will be included. Okay, so now what I'm doing is I'm changing this to 1. Okay, now you see the difference. I'm changing this to 1. Now you will find your maximum data in your job log. When I am giving this as 0, 0, you will find the least data in the job log. When I am giving 1, 1, you will find the maximum data in the job log. Okay, so let me save this. Now, before submitting, I had to change this to PS5, change this to PS6, PS5, PS6, save and submit. Okay, save and submit. Now if you see, you should get a max CC of 0. If you go to your job log, you will find here, you will find the JCL, normal JCL. Okay, if you go into here, this is also normal. If you come here and see, here you will find your dataset allocation, deallocation messages. See here, this data was not there earlier in so much detail. Okay, we have PS5 allocation message allocated to your volume serial USR02. Okay, here it is allocated to USR01. Dataset allocation deallocation messages will be given in your job log. So here it is the, when you are changing the second parameter, the changes will be reflected in your just sys messages here. Okay, so allocated to DD name, DD1 and DD2. See here, dataset allocation messages. Okay, so Now as I have explained you message level, I will try to explain the below line number 19. Line number 19. Line number 19. Okay. So line number 19, what it says is it is using a JCL step J010 executing a program IEFBR14. It is executing a program IEFBR14. We call it as a dummy utility. We call it as a dummy utility. Dummy utility. Why dummy utility is this program doesn't have its own functionality. This program does not have its own functionality. Whatever instructions we are giving, it will directly perform it. It is not specific to a certain functionality. What I'm trying to say, it is not specific to a certain functionality. Like we have IEB copy, IEB general, which are used to copy the data from one dataset to another dataset. Using IEF copy and IEF general, you cannot tell that utility to create a dataset. But here, you can code your JCL even to copy the data from one dataset to another dataset, one dataset to another dataset. Okay, so I am using a dummy utility IFBR14. So I am using two DD names. One is your DD1 and DD2. Okay, two DD names, DD1 and DD2. Okay, how I am saying these are DD names because it has a DD keyword. Okay, it has a DD keyword. Okay, and maximum length of your step is 8 characters. Maximum length of your DD name is 8 characters. DD2 also max 8 characters. So how many DD statements you can code in one JCL is 7550. In one JCL, maximum DD statements you can code is 7550. Okay, and maximum exact statements you can code is 255. Okay, maximum exact statements you can code is 255. Okay, so now if you want to use a data set inside a JCL, if you want to use a data set inside a JCL, it should have a DSN, that is dataset name, as a keyword parameter. Dataset name as a keyword parameter. Why I am calling it as a keyword parameter? Because it is associated with the equal to sign. Associated with the equal to sign. So we have two keyword parameters indicating a JCL compiler that I'm going to use two datasets. I'm going to use two datasets. That is trng001.boolean.ps5, trng001.boolean.pds6, pds6. So I am creating two datasets. Okay, creating two datasets, your ps5 and one is your pds6. So now again the important utility which I explained in the previous session here. Okay, disp equal to new means I am newly creating a data set. Catalog means if this step gets a return code of 0, make an catalog entry of this data set in a system catalog and save the data set on the disk. Delete in the sense if this step gets a return code of more than 4, that is if it gets a return code of 8, if it gets a return code of 8, then delete the data set from the system. So remove its catalog entry and remove the data set from the disk. So I'm saving this data set on a disk. When I say unit equal to sysda, I'm saving it on the disk. Okay. Now, okay, in disk also, in disk when I'm saving it on disk, what I'm saying is save it in a track. Okay, save it on a tracks. Okay, save it on a tracks. Inside disk there will be tracks. So first you use one track, second you use four tracks. First you use one track, second you use four tracks. Then DCB stands for your data control block. Data control block. Okay, so what this does is it gives you the characteristics of the data set. It gives the characteristics of a data set. Now when I open this data set in 3.4, this is already created. Okay, this is already created, so I'm opening it now in 3.4. I'm opening it in 3.4. Okay, so dataset is available. If I give an I here, now you see you will find here PS, you will find FP, you will find 80, you will find 800, you will find first track extent 1, second is 4. These parameters, how they are coming here is using the JCL, using the JCL DCB parameters, very important. Okay, using JCL DCB parameters, I am giving record length equal to 40. Okay, your record length, sorry, it is here. Okay, record length is 80, so here it is 80. Okay, here it came record length as 80. Okay, your block size is always multiple of your record length, that is 800. 800, so it is here 800. 800. Now your record format is FB. Record format is FB. So you see your record format is FB given by the DCB parameters. Okay. Now your DSORG tells your system to create a PS file. So here you can see your DSORG is a PS. Okay. So it is a PS dataset. PS dataset. Now we will see about this PDS dataset. Okay, PDS dataset name is PDS6. Okay, concentrate on the disk parameter. I am using it as mod. I'm using it as mod. So mod means if this dataset is not there, create a new one. If it is there, use the existing dataset. Okay, if it is not there, create. If it is there, use the existing dataset. If it is there, use the existing dataset. In which scenario? When I am trying to write the data inside a dataset. So when I use disk equal to mod and I'm trying to write a data inside a dataset, your data will be written from the next line. Existing data will be as it is, it will not be overwritten. Okay. Third parameter says catalog. Catalog in the sense make a system catalog entry and save the data on the disk. When this two will happen? When this two will happen? When your exact statements get a max CC of 0. Max CC of 0. If it gets a max CC of 8, then your last parameter delete will work. Your last parameter delete will work. Okay, so when you say delete, it will remove the catalog entries. It will also remove the dataset from the disk, that is system. Now again DCB parameter is same. Okay, DCB parameter is same. Now we will go to PDS6. We'll go to PDS6. PDS6. I'm giving I. Okay. Now you see PDS6 characteristics are given by your DCB. That is 4400 FB. 4400 FB. Okay. And your DSORG is PIVO. So DSORG is PIVO here. Okay. First extent and second extent using space, I have given it as 1 comma 1. I am telling it to use tracks. Okay, track of 1 comma 1. Okay, one more important is this parameter. Okay, if you use 1 here instead of 4, then only it will create you a PDS. This, okay, this is called directory control block. Okay, so here I have used it as 4 and I have given DSORG equal to PO. It created a PDS. If I have not used this parameter, it will not create a PDS. It will create PS only. And I am using RLSC to release the unused space using this space parameter. Release the unused space using the space parameter. Okay. Okay, so this is an example on IEFBR14 and an example on your message levels. Example on your message levels. Okay, so let me save this. Already it is submitted, so no need to submit it now. Okay, hope this has cleared the concept of your message level up to certain, like at least around 50% of the information given by me might be helpful for you people. Okay, thank you team.